Okay, so we're looking at just a count list here for triads. We're going to have 3/5 root, 3/5 root. We're just going all the way up 3/5 root, 3/5 root. These kind of one of my unfamiliar ones. So a C-shaped D would be still it'd be E, G, C, like that, and then E, G, C. Okay, and then on top would be a repeat of the three. So I'm less familiar with the entire triad for the D shape. More familiar with the triad for the C shape. It would be 3/5 root 3/5 root 3/5. Okay, that kind of thing. That one I know best. And of course, the G shape would be like it would be we would actually have to do it as G is the seventh, so it's better to do a C-shaped G up here. So it would be 3/5. It'd be root 3/5 root, and then 3/5 root. Okay, root 3/5 root 3/5 root. We've done this in a lot of our lessons, but now we're going to do it differently because I want you to memorize this G is just the root. Any triad, any of the 12 keys, any on any of the strings, the G string, which is 6/7 root normally. Okay, so let's just get cursor mode here. I was going to say there's still just one more. There's one more dash there. So where we're going 2, 3, 4. It's really 2, and then a dash there, and then 3, 4. Okay, so um, there's actually one dash at the 2. Okay, one dash at the 3. So the dash is actually, let's do this. How are we going to do this? We got to go backwards with this little thing here. Yeah, the dash is actually over here. There's two dashes over here. Okay. So the let's just say these are two dashes here. So that's the 2 sharp, then we have 3, then the 4. All right, so that's how that works. And I showed you on the Facebook thing how I would do it in raw type. Just a dash is a no play. So D is going to be dash dash 3 dash. 5 would be 5 dash. E would be, now we've got 7 root 2, so it would be dash root dash dash. Okay, 3 would be obviously 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 4 sharp 5. So we've got 3 dash dash 5. So that's going to be a double dash there. And then with 6, 7 root, 6 sharp 7 root, we're going to have dash 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 and then the root. So each let's zoom out, okay, and look over here where it's easy now. Each string shape is actually, let's look at a block string shape here. Each string shape is actually 4 notes. The string shape label just happens to go on the natural accidental. So these are the white notes on the keyboard. These are the virtual black notes. And I say virtual because this could be the key of B flat. So the root would be the black note, and the seventh would be the A note. So it'd be A, B flat, no play E. So in that case, we might have something as crazy as and now the second is going to be a white note, but we'd have something where we'd actually change the colors of these. But since they're all done so we can see them, you have to just treat them as like I treat them as white keys in the key of C. Okay, So this would be B, C, C sharp, D. All right. Now, it gets a little complicated down here, and the reason for that is in the regular root 3/5 triad, okay, so what's in black now in this particular drawing is going to be played. So we've got root 3/5, root 3/5, root. Okay, now the fourth of that, so that's E shape. Okay, so that's an E shape pentatonic. That's just a little digression here with tripentatonics. Okay, so we've got root 2, 3, 5. Okay, let's try that one more time. Root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2, 3, 5, 6, root 2. Okay, E shape pentatonic. Now, E shape triad is going to be, for the E shape, is going to just have the root. Okay, remember dash, root, dot, dot, or dash, dash. Okay, so like you can look at it like Morse code, like, okay, here's root. Okay, so the E shape's going to be dash, dot, dash, dash, right? The C shape is going to be dot, dash, dash, dot, right? So it's dot, dash, dash, dot. Okay, you can look at it that simply, you know. And D shape is going to be for the triad. It's just going to be dash, dash, dot, dash. A would be dot, dash, and the E shape once again is dash, dot, dash, dash. So what are these XC and XA? When we go to the fourth, we're going to the A shape. So when you're in the E shape, let's say down here in the E shape G, see, the fourth is going to be the A shape. Okay, so we're going to look at the A shape there. Now remember, when we go to the fourth, we're going to do this E shape thing. But in this case, if we're already in E shape, it's going to be A shape. They both start from the root. So you'll notice that if you're doing an E shape pentatonic, it starts on the same note as an A shape pentatonic. Okay, except we're going to do the A shape. So there's where the cross A comes in. So we're going root 2, okay, then cross A, which is the third, to 5, and then to 6, to root, to 2, and then we add the fourth. So this is cross A fourth. Instead of cross, I should put, you know, what note it is. So this would be like 4A. Now I'll work on that. Okay, so let's, you know, and then the same thing for the fifth. We're going to have a pentatonic C shape. C is going to go here. It's going to be 7, 2. See, because that's what we have to get into here is the pentatonics of the G shape. So I've got them all down here. I know this is a complicated lesson, but it's not that bad. So with the C shape down here, remember the pentatonic of the G of the fifth, okay, the Mixolydian pentatonic is going to be 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, and for the Lydian, it's going to be 4, 5, 6, root 2, and for, you know it, for the Ionian, it's root 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, but the wonderful thing about this, and I have to let you know, is that you don't have to count 4, 5, 6. You don't have to memorize that on our string shapes. Okay, in the A shape here, we've got root 2, 4, 5. And notice we've got root 4, 6 here as the fourth in the A shape. You don't have to memorize that. You simply play an A shape from the root there. So you know, so remember the A shape usually starts at 5, 6, but now we're just going to play that A shape starting from the root. So it's the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing.